Okay, so I'm sitting here and Simba is in the scratch and roll. Splash is in the other scratch and roll. And Stella is in the wheatgrass bed. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo. The LuckyFerals. It is 10 p.m. right now. We just finished today's live stream, and I want to give a shout out to Smarty Plum for her 10-pound donation. Thank you so much, Smarty Plum. That really helps. I was in the store today buying cat food, and this will definitely help buy the cats some of their raw food. So thank you very much. I just took this Sushi Toy out of the catnip marinator, and to me it really smelled like catnip. Like, these toys have been sitting in there for several days now. I would say maybe like 3 days, and they seem to have taken on a lot of catnip aroma. Boo seems to be enjoying it, hopefully. More so than he did the other day, that's for sure. You're done with it already? That's it, Boo? I just gave it to you. Oh, is it stuck on your nail? Is it stuck on your nail? Oh. Okay, I just came downstairs to check out the other cats, and I'm gonna give them all their catnip. I just gave them each a piece of sushi. You want your sushi? Stella, you want your sushi? I just gave Simba a piece of sushi. You don't want it? It's right there. You want it? That's it? They're gonna play with it for like 2 seconds? Uh-oh. Did Simba limp out of that? You want your sushi? That's Stella's sushi. You don't want your sushi? Nobody wants sushi? You guys already had crunchies earlier. There's a whole bunch of crunchies still in their activity board. Right now it is 11:35 p.m. and I was sitting in the living room and I was setting up tonight's video to post it and make it public. And it's late and the house is quiet and all of the cats are like sleeping in cat beds or cat towers, and Boo's in his room, and Simba and Stella were in the living room with me. They're on the cat towers, and Splash was hanging out downstairs or in the kitchen. And I heard like a noise, like a popping noise or something coming from the kitchen. And I expected it to be Splash, like Splash knocked something over. But when I came into the kitchen, Splash is not in the kitchen. And this is what I see. I see this shoe near the door. I don't know how it got here. And it would have been in this basket here. And I see the kitchen door like practically shut. And I just heard another noise behind me. Okay, the noise I heard behind me was Simba. So I thought it was weird because if Splash is going to like knock the shoe down or drag the shoe out of this little basket, How is he going to do it from the other side of the door? Because he's downstairs right now. So this was weird. So I came over here to check the shoe and I said, this is really weird that there's a shoe here. So the next thing I did was look down the steps and Splash was right here. And I was like, okay, well, let me make sure the door's locked. Let me make sure there's no one unexpected like in the house or anything. And I'm just like, okay, that's just like really weird. So then as I was walking back from the kitchen to the living room, I happened to walk past Boo's door, and the gates are in Boo's door, and I heard vomiting. But it wasn't like hairball vomiting. It wasn't like, hacking. It was just like food coming up. It was like a cat regurgitating food. It was really gross. It was very liquidy, and it was disgusting. So then I came inside to see what was going on. I was like, Boo, are you okay? What's going on? So that's Boo's dinner. He ate most of his dinner. And this is what Boo did on his new rug. But look at this. It looks like either he's not chewing his food, like he's swallowing it whole. I mean, these look like the raw bites, like hardly even processed. Either that or it's some crunchies. He did have some crunchies a little while ago. Maybe it's the crunchies that have been sitting in his stomach and expanding with water. Whatever the case is, I mean, this looks like a lot of vomit to come out of a cat's stomach. So I'm going to cut down on the amount of food that I'm feeding him. And I'm also going to make sure that he's not having crunchies before he eats his regular food. So it's going to go back to how it used to be, where they eat their food and then a few hours later they get some crunchies. No more crunchies before their meals. That's not happening. So Boo, he doesn't appear to be sick or anything because he's like running around and trying to jump the gate and get out of the room and everything. So to me, it looks like he's eating too fast and or he's eating too much. I mean, from this pile of vomit, it makes me think that he's eating too much. So, yeah, Boo, I know you don't feel good because you just vomited, but you need to just relax and you need to rest, okay? I mean, when I saw Boo, I don't know, 10 or 20 minutes before I heard the vomiting, he was laying in his cat tower, so he wasn't running around or doing anything stupid. He was just relaxing. The other thing I want to point out is that if I did not hear that weird noise in the kitchen and go to investigate it, I would not have been walking past Boo's door when he was puking, and I would not even know he was puking until tomorrow when I let him out of his room and I came in here. So I'm kind of happy that that weird noise happened, and I think it's just like a very strange coincidence, but at the same time I really don't believe in coincidences, so I don't know, I think someone was trying to give me a sign or tell me what was going on. Anyway, I just went downstairs to get the Jingoes. I've wiped as much up as I could with just paper towels. Now I'm gonna clean the rest up with the Jingoes, hopefully. Okay, I am pretty sure I got everything. I've been hitting everything with this Jingoes. I've probably hit everything like 8 to 10 times, just going over it and going over it and going over it, and right now nothing else is coming up off of this rug. I mean, there was a shadow on it from the comforter and everything, but other than that, all of the vomit seems to be up. So fingers crossed this is all cleaned up. Good morning, Stella. How are you today? Stella jumped on the bed for some pets this morning. And then I heard someone meowing. I don't know who it was. Hello, Stella. So this morning, the cats are getting turkey nuggets and they're getting venison. So I went back to the other store that sells the turkey and I got them turkey. So, okay, Boo is getting his breakfast. He's getting the same thing the other cats are getting, which is a turkey nugget and a venison nugget with some water, and he's getting some cat grass on it. And I have been keeping Boo separate from the other cats for the past few days because Simba has been limping, and because he has been limping, he's been hiding more. And that one day he looked like he was really afraid of Boo. Now, from what I could tell, his limp was not caused by Boo, because his limp appeared when him and the cats were downstairs, like separated from Boo. And I've been keeping them separate just in case Boo like jumps on him. I don't want Boo to make whatever injury Simba has worse. And in case Boo like scares him or something like that, like I don't want him running away and again making something worse. And I don't know if it's torn muscle or a sprain or something. So that is why Boo has been separate from the other cats for a few days. So we are taking a few steps back. But hopefully I can review the security footage to see if Simba is still limping or not, and maybe they could soon all be reunited again. Hello, Boo. How are you, Boo? You a good boy, Boo? Look who came to visit. It's Super Boo. Hello, Super Boo. How are you, Super Boo? Hello, Super Boo. Super Boo came to save the day. It's another gray, yucky, cold, cloudy day. We're almost a month into spring and it has not even felt like spring yet. It is about 8 p.m. right now, maybe a little bit after, and I'm just about to feed the cats their dinner. They're getting Nature's Variety Instinct raw chicken bites, and they're also getting some Primal raw pheasant nuggets. I have it in this bag. There's also some fresh wheatgrass that I cut up and put in the bag just now. And we're looking at their platter of food from breakfast, and it looks like they did not eat some of their food, which is most likely the turkey nuggets. For breakfast, they had turkey nuggets and venison nuggets, and it looks like that's mostly turkey, maybe a little bit of venison. Simba has been a lot more mobile. I would venture to say he's probably back to normal, if not 100%, then like 90%. He's been up and down the stairs. He wants to eat with everyone. He wants to hang out with everyone. He's not off by himself hiding anywhere, which is good. And then today I had a chance to review the past 24 hours of security footage. It takes a long time to do that because the cameras capture every time there's motion, and it's not always Simba moving, it's like Splash and Stella. And I did not see Simba limping at all, like over all of the security footage from, I would say, yeah, close to the past 24 hours. But what I did notice is how active Splash is. So out of all of the cats, Splash is definitely the most active cat. Like at night, he's constantly like walking around, and he's always initiating playtime with like Simba or Stella. How you doing, Simba? Yeah, you like to play with Splash, right? Splash is constantly like running around down here with either by himself or sometimes with Stella, sometimes with Simba. And then like even upstairs when the cats are in free room upstairs, Splash is also very, very active. So it's interesting because I would not guess that, but because of the security cameras, I could see what really goes on. So I think it's really interesting. Look, and Simba's back to one of his favorite positions. It's about 10:30 p.m. right now, and I'm here with Simba, Stella, and Splash, And we've been playing with the cat charmer toy for a little while because I haven't been playing with the cats for a few days because of Simba's leg. And now that I've seen that he hasn't been limping, I'm just kind of testing things out, and I have not seen him limping while we've been playing. He has not been running around like crazy, but none of the cats have. They're all just kind of hanging out. I'm just about to take them downstairs, give them some crunchies, and put them down there for the night so Boo could be on free roam today. I'm still keeping Boo separate from Simba just in case. I'm gonna give that like another day or two and see how that goes. The thing is, downstairs, like, they have crunchies in all of their interactive feeders, and it's not like they're eating them, so I don't know what's going on. I guess they've lost some of their taste for crunchies. There is so much cat stuff on this rug right now. It's like crazy. Scratch and roll, undercover mouse, digger. There's a round bed. There's another scratch and roll. Wheatgrass tray. Hello, Simba. How you feeling? Okay, so I'm sitting here and Simba is in the scratch and roll. Splash is in the other scratch and roll. And Stella is in the wheatgrass bed. Boo's in his room. But he's about to come out of his room and they're about to go downstairs. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.